guys. I'm going to be coming to you today with the tutorial on how to create your Instagram link page on your own website. Now, my tutorial today is going to be focused on how to do this in Squarespace. You can take these same tips and techniques and put them onto your own platform. And then I also have some great friends that have these tutorials on a different platform, and I will include some links to their tutorials as well if you want platform-specific tutorials for other platforms. So I'm going to minimize myself and get my face off the screen so that you can fully see what I'm doing, and let's get to it. So let's get rid of me. So I'm on my desktop, so obviously this looks a little bit bigger and spread out, but we're on my Instagram page, and you can see that my link goes to my website /Instagram. And when I click on that link, it takes you to this page that I created on my own website that is a branded, using my colors, using my fonts page where I direct folks where I want them to go. So my services, my freebie, another freebie, and then some of my top blog posts that I think they might be interested in, a general newsletter sign up, and then an affiliate link for my my email newsletter platform that I use. So they can go straight to the blog, or they can click on any of these specific blog posts to go there. So this is what I'm going to show you how to create. And let's hop on over into Squarespace. All right. So we're going to start on, all right, where you first show up, you're going to click Pages. And, oh, that's weird. It's making me go back here. Okay, let's go back in to my site. Okay, so we will click on Pages. And then we're going to scroll down to the Not Linked section. And we're just going to hit the plus sign and then just click blank. And there it is. So then call that whatever you want to have after your, mine is Instagram, but I'm just going to make it Instagram demo for the purposes of this. Hit enter. Now on the settings, I really can go over here and change this to anything that I want. And so this is what you'll type in after your website on your actual Instagram bio. So switch this up to whatever you want, something easy, something memorable, social, Instagram, whatever suits you. So we'll just close that out and then get to editing. So I'm going to edit. And I'm going to put in an image. Now, I like to use, if you look at my Instagram profile image, if you come over to my page, I use the same image. And this is just for branding consistency. Like I said, you want people to know that they're landing in the right spot, that the link hasn't taken them to someplace weird. I'm sure we've all had that happen, where we click on a link, we think we're going somewhere, and then we end up somewhere totally different, and we're like, what the heck? How did I get here? So this just reinforces your branding, and it reinforces that they've landed into the right space. So going back to the demo page, I'm going to upload an image, and I've got it in my pictures here. Now, I created an image as a circle using Illustrator. You can use other online tools to create your image as a circle. If you do it on something like Canva, you'll just want to make sure that the background matches the background of your website. If you do it on like Illustrator or Photoshop and you just make it have a transparent background, then you'll just have the circle image. I'm going to click over and get rid of Do Not Display Caption and click Apply. So now I have my image, and then below that, I'm just going to add my buttons. Now, if you look at my buttons, they are not all the same size. There is some coding, and I used to have it in there, but I must have deleted it. But there is some custom code that you can put in there if you want them to all be the exact same size so that it looks like the other third-party platforms that utilize links, little links like that. And so I wanted the pink ones, and I know my pink ones are the small buttons. And I'm just going to type in here, link 1. And then you would put your click-through link if it's something external, like maybe to an event sign up or something like that, or if it's a page within your website, you can just come over here, click page, and then let's say that I want to make it go to my services page. I would just type in services and then click it. I always like to have it open in a new window, because then if they want to go back, they don't have to click the back button. They can just go to the tab that they previously had open in case they want to click on some of the other links. So we'll just save that and make sure that the alignment is set on center, and then just click apply. And then it's the same process. You just add some more buttons, changing them over. Link 2, small, apply. Now for the blog post, so I just did text, and then I just put on the blog, centered it. And for the text of mine, I have some coding that does this underline. So I know that if I highlight this, and I think it's, let's see here. There it is. It's heading to bold and italicized. It gives me that underline effect that I want. But you don't have to be that fancy. You literally can just, have your heading like that. And then for the actual posts, what I did was I created a gallery. And so let's save this so I can show you. I recommend not just putting your most recent posts. What I recommend is putting the posts that are most in line with your offer, that are most in line to educate your audience, to put them in the right mindset, to an alignment with the offer that you have, or your most popular posts, that get a lot of traction and that people really enjoy. So those are my recommendations as far as what blog posts to include. And so what I did was, so I don't have the most recent ones, I created a gallery that is called Home Posts. And I took these images that I already had in my blog posts and I uploaded the images. Then I click on the gear button, and I went in and I just wrote the title, read more. Under options, I had it go to the blog post, and that's it. That is all that I did. So in another tab, I had the blog open, and then I went to the post that I wanted to link to, and then there's the link right there. Copy it, go back over here. That's this one here. So I need, why isn't it? There it is. So I went to the gear. All right, so there's my image that I uploaded. There's the title. I have read more. And then under options, it's automatically generating that. Oh, I'm sorry, click through URL. That's where I need to go. And put it in there. Save. I wonder if this is working, because that just made me realize that these might not be working on my site, because yep, sure enough, there was no link there. So let's see here. They're going to, there we go. See, you guys making this video, I just discovered that my links were wrong. So let's go back to the blog. I had the consistent one, how being consistent with your brand builds trust. I'm going to copy that. And that is this one. So let's go to settings and options, click through URL. Now see, it's just set to go straight to the blog, but I want it to go to that specific post. So I'm pasting that in and then we'll click save. Let's check on the 6 steps. So we'll go back to the blog. We'll go to the 6 steps to hiring the perfect designer. Copy, Command C on the Mac. Gear, options, click through URL. Okay, that one's set up correctly. So we'll close that one. And then let's double check this last one. I like to have an even number because I want them to be stacked 2 on 2 on if they come to it on a desktop. And then when they are looking at it on mobile, I'll show you, if you download the guide that comes with this video, you'll have screenshots and where I analyze and pick apart, the different sections that you should have here. So let's look over here and make sure this one is going to the correct one. Okay, so that one is 2. So it's weird. I think I just updated these and didn't update them all. So now all of these should link over to their appropriate specific blog posts. Let's give it a test. There we go. Okay, so now they're working. Yay. And then, so I have them stacked 2 by 2. Now, if I shrink my screen, you'll be able to see, oh, it keeps them 2 by 2, even on the mobile version. So that's nice. I don't really go to my own landing page when I'm on Instagram. I just go to others. In the download, if you download the guidebook that comes with this, you'll not only see, you'll not only have the written step-by-step instructions, but you'll also get some of my other favorite people's link pages and how they have designed theirs to match their brand aesthetic. So you can get some ideas, not only just from looking at mine, but also looking at some other folks' pages as well. So you guys, it's really just as simple as that. Once you get the, okay, so let me go back real quick. So I made that gallery, right? And we have to add that into our page. So here it is, home post. And the way to make that gallery from scratch is you go again onto the not linked, you hit the plus button, you hit the gallery, and then just name it something. You could name it like Instagram links. It's named home because I also use that gallery on my home page. I had it on the home page originally, and then I just also use it on the Instagram page. So you can create your new gallery and then upload your images here. So click the button. And then if we go to, we'll upload some images. I'll just pick a couple here. Random stock photos that I have. And click on the ones that you want to upload. So now I've got my 4 pictures coming in, and then I can go through and do the exact same thing that I showed you guys how to do, where you go in and you click on giving it a title. The reason why you want to give it a title is because it's for SEO purposes. So make sure that your title is very simple, to the point. What does this blog post do? So your title, like how to clean your desk for activity. And then under description, I just put read more. Options, click through URL, boom, put in my link. I believe, if you click on the gear, you get those same options where I can just click it to a page as well that you already have created if you want it to do that versus the copy paste for the specific blog posts. We'll just discard those changes. So that's how you create the gallery. Now, to insert this gallery into our Instagram demo page. Okay, so we have our photo, we have our buttons, we have our title, and now we need to put the blog thing, gallery. So we're going to click here, and then we're going to scroll down to gallery grid. And then I'm going to use an existing gallery. So I'm going to click on that tab, and now I can see all my galleries. So if I do home gallery, you'll see the ones that I had created. Home posts. So there are my home posts. Now it looks funny. You're like, wait a minute, it doesn't look the same. I'll show you how to fix that in a second. So now we're going to click on design, and then we're going to give them a vertical so that my full image shows up. My images are vertical because they are also used for Pinterest. Work smarter, not harder, so we can use the same images. Then choose the numbers per row. So I only want 2 per row. And now it's going to stack them 2 over 2. You can also change the padding, that little white space in between the images to however much you want. Leave these blank. You can click have open links in new window, and then click apply. So now we have on the blog links. Now, if you want on the blog to link directly to your blog, then just highlight your text, come over here, click on the link, click on the gear, and then click blog, and then type in, go page, and then type in the page that you want it if it's blog. Mine is just called blog. I'm going to open a new window and then click save. So now if they click on the blog, they're going to go to the blog, and then on each post, they'll go to the individual posts. Once I get done with that, I can go down here and I can add in any more things that I want. If someone scrolls all the way down that far, these are just kind of like secondary things. Most people are probably not going to scroll down that far, but I just have them there. Sign up for my newsletter, and then my affiliate link in case I reference, if I'm talking about Flowdesk and I'm like, hey, I have an affiliate link on Flowdesk. If you go to the link in my bio, scroll down, there's the link right there. If it's something that you kind of casually mention, but it's not at the top of a priority that you want someone to go to, that just nests down here at the bottom of the page. So only, most people who are hunting for it can easily find it. So yeah, you can just put anything in you want in down here, and then make sure you are intentional on where you would like to direct them. I highly recommend having, if you have services or products, if you sell products, and then also your freebie opt-in, something that you have to get them on your newsletter list. Those are my top recommendations as to what to link to. If you're a blogger and you have posts that might help get your audience in the right frame of mind, in the mindset to want to purchase, your services or your products, those would be some great posts to highlight here. And then we're just going to click save. And there we go. Now we have our page. So when someone is on our Instagram and goes to our click in bio, they're now going to land on your fully customized, fully branded, creating a complete consistent and cohesive customer experience. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please reach out to me on Instagram at @AshFranksCreative, or shoot me an email through my website if you need a little helping hand or would like to give some feedback. I would love to hear it. And share when you create your page. I would love to see your creativity and your branding at work.